Hello, everybody on YouTube. We are back with more Fire Department Chronicles this week. This will be the last week of straight just shorts every single video because next week I plan on doing all of it. Next week will be it'll be one Fire Department. It'll be one more Pars video, the one long form that Mario Paras has, and then two Fire Department Chronicle long form videos. But I'm probably gonna watch the long form videos for Fire Department Chronicles, and like I'm probably gonna watch multiple of them. Unlike more Paras where it's just one video. Gonna be the one video in my video. But yeah, that is all I have. Before we begin, I would like to ask if you like the video or if you like the content, be sure to consider subscribing and liking the video because it does help a lot and it shows me that I'm doing something right with YouTube, and it just helps me, and keeps me going and doing this. So there's that. Um, but let's just begin with 10 more Fire Department Chronicles. I thought I said that wrong. Die Hard, a Christmas classic. I don't understand that joke.
Over Greg. Why are we back here again? You remember when I started having chest pain after I smelt my new scented candle? Of course I...
What? 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 Chest pain after smelling a scented candle? That doesn't make sense. You do like these weird smelling things, like smelling gasoline and stuff like that. Some of the smells are decent.
I remember it was 2 hours ago. Well, I figured incense would be so much better, so I cracked open a bottle. And with my mouth. Oh no, you did.
And then I drink some.
How do you feel now? Well, my breath smells really good. And I have chest pain. Well, at least the ambulance is gonna smell good.
I'm curious. I assume there's some sort of toxin in that is why he's having chest pain, but I'm curious. There's the scented stuff in things like is the incense and the stuff in candles different from the stuff in the bottles that you can spray? Or are they both the same thing where like if you ingest it, it'll have some sort of reaction? I'm curious about that.
911, somebody called for a seizure? I did. Hey,
Seizure.
you actually look pretty good, not post-ictal at all. Do you have a history of seizures? Who? You. Oh, I don't have seizures. Yeah, he doesn't have seizures. Yeah, it's cousin Mike that has the seizures. No, he doesn't. That was gas, man. No, that was cousin Jimmy that had it. I'm telling you, that's what happened. Come on, who called 911 and for what? My hands are dry. You want me to bring you to the hospital because your hands are dry? Yeah. Code 3 emergency lotion. Coming right up. 911.
I just lost the rest of my brain cells listening to this. Why would you call an ambulance if your hands are dry? Just buy some lotion, please. We need the education system needs to be better. 'Cause in the punishment, I'm gonna be honest, the punishments for false calling 911 or calling 911 for a small thing should be like there should be a punishment for that. Like fines, like you have to pay the fines for the gas that they had to use or something. It should be something for so it would because it would stop the false calls and stuff like that. I know the false calls you can face up to like a year in jail, but for like calls on small stuff, there should be like some sort of thing that teaches you what's not an emergency. Or they should in schools they should teach you the difference between the non-emergency line and the emergency line. They should teach that at the very least instead of because people just call 911 for a bunch of reasons.
All right, so what were you doing before the chest pain began? Well, it actually started on my 15-mile run. Wow, impressive, man. So how long you been a runner? I haven't exactly worked out in 20 years, but I needed to lose a lot.
Go lose 90 pounds in 3 days. I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's possible to lose that much weight in just 3 days.
Weight really fast, so I threw on a bunch of these layers in a trash bag and made it 200 feet. Wait, you have a trash bag underneath there? All right, man. I tell you what, let's go ahead and get a couple layers of clothing off of you, okay? Actually, hold on 1 second, man. This is my wife. Hey, hon.
Don't hun me. Are the medics there because your Forrest Gump remake didn't go well?
Yeah, it didn't exactly go the way I thought it would.
Who is she?
Who is who?
The person who you're getting fit for, Mr. Oreo Olympian. Who are you sponsored by? Haagen-Dazs? 30 years.
Sorry, that's a paramedic. I would laugh a little bit because that's funny.
So how much will it cost for you guys to not make me better? All right, so what were you doing?
Uh, bro. And now that's probably like I would assume some level of toxic relationship, but it's just kind of funny. Mr. Oreo Olympian. That's a wild comment to make.
All right, looks like all of his vital signs are normal, and honestly, I'm not really seeing any signs of a seizure. Are you sure he had one? Oh, I know he didn't have a seizure, but that's because I didn't let him have it. I'm sorry, what?
Uh, I I'm gonna be honest, sir. I don't think that's how that works. I don't think you can just allow someone not to have a seizure. 'Cause isn't it like a bodily process? Aren't seizures like bodily processes? I would assume so.
Oh, he was having one of those Aurora things that you have right before you have a seizure. He said his classroom smelled funny. So I walked right over to his desk. I looked him right in his eyes, and I said, "No, you're not gonna have a seizure." And then he didn't. Make it to retirement. All right, looks like.
Yeah, that's probably what most of them think. They have to just make it to retirement. Just make it to retirement. So this has to be like a student because the desk. It's either a student or an office building. It could be either or because the desk was mentioned and you only really see desks in schools, colleges, and some workplaces, usually office buildings. I don't understand why some people just think differently like that. Like uh, it's confusing.
911, somebody called for their eyes hurting? Yeah, right here. I woke up this morning and I couldn't open my eyes. Wow, your eyes are really swollen. I mean, that just happened out of nowhere? Yeah, I mean, I've had pink eye for the last week, but I've been treating it. Okay, with antibiotics, eye drops. With my urine.
Excuse me, what? Nah, that's disgusting. Why are you gonna pour it in your eyes? I understand for the jellyfish thing, but why into your eyes? That's not how this works. You could just get like I would assume they have some sort of antibiotic. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't even do the antibiotic eye drops. I have really bad things when it comes to eye drops because just it's I have anything to do with my eyes. I just really have a bad time with it because I wear glasses and I'm kind of used to having that like protection in front of my face. So if I try to do like contacts, I always close my eyes before touching because you have to touch your eyeball. Well, kind of. You have to touch it. You basically have to touch your eye to get it into there. You have to touch the lens or whatever it's called to your eye. For the because they when you do the eye doctor exams, they'll put a puff of smoke. I no like just a puff of air into your eyes when they're testing your eyes. And I always close my eyes before the puff happens. And I honestly kind of wish they would just do it randomly so don't have enough time to close my eyes. And it's the same for the eye drops as well, because I always close my eyes before the eye drops are squeezed out, so it just drips onto my eyelid.
I'm sorry. It sounded like you just said urine. I did. I mean, I've been pouring it in my eyes all week, but it doesn't seem to be working. I mean, Mike's the one that told me to do it. Oh, hey. I am so excited to call the hospital. 911.
I don't understand how people would think that the urine would work in curing illnesses or ailments like pink eye. 'Cause isn't pink eye from I don't know what pink eye is from. I've never had it, and I've never known any. I don't know anyone who's had it before, and I don't know how it's contracted, so I don't know.
Fire. Dude, hey man, no need to come inside, bro. I just need one of those O2 bottles you got. Yeah, that's not the way this works, dude. Come on, man. Listen, my buddy's O2 supply is running a little bit low, but he doesn't want to go down to the hospital, so just give him one of yours.
It takes my breath away. And it's a pack of cigarettes.
And then you can be on your way.
Okay, I'm fine.
No, you're not. You're blue. Blue is his favorite color.
Cyan to be specific.
Well, you look cyanotic, and you're gonna die if we don't get you down to the hospital.
No, they won't let me smoke when I'm admitted.
You know where you're all.
Why is this every person that smokes ever? Just like they refuse to go to the hospital because because when they're admitted they won't be able to smoke. I don't understand how. I mean, I understand addiction and stuff like that, but you can't be that if you're that addicted to something where you're refusing medical help, then that's the point where you need to go get help. That's like a clear sign that you need to go get help to cure your addiction because it's too strong at that point.
You're also not gonna be able to smoke a cigarette?
Where?
In a coffin.
Good point. Let's go.
Fire. Oh, it's gotta be around.
Oh God, what happened?
Sir, did you go off for an explosion? I told him not to light it off.
An explosion? And light it off.
What? Oh, you guys weren't lighting up fireworks, were you? Yeah, he found a firework that didn't go off the other night, and I told him.
Why? Just leave it alone. Don't. If the fireworks don't go off, it's just the same thing with explosives. You don't just run up to a stick of dynamite and light it just because it didn't go off. Or you don't touch an explosive that didn't go off because that's just dumb. This is that's legitimately what's gonna get you killed. Or you're gonna lose a limb, or lose fingers, or lose something, or lose a hand by picking up an explosive, depending on the strength of it.
I'm not to light it because the fuse is too small, but did he listen to me? No. So the second he lit it, it exploded, and now I'm looking for his thumb. What? His thumb?
How? How do fireworks have that much firepower to blow cleanly off your thumb, blow your thumb cleanly off your finger and hand? How do they have? They don't have that much power. Not like the small ones that I'm thinking of. The small handheld ones, they don't have that much firepower. Or they shouldn't have that much firepower.
All right, listen, we're gonna look around. Well, would you look at that?
The majestic flying finger tree. There's no way it was actually in the tree.
God, I hate fireworks.
Oh my god. This is something I would actually, if this ever happened to me, even if I was just a spectator, I think this would forever put me off of fireworks. I would never want to be probably near one ever again. This would actually off-put me from fireworks. I mean, I'm off of fireworks because I don't really like fire that much. I have probably like a minor phobia of fire, which is why I'm afraid of like stoves and ovens. Because I just have like a pyrophobia or whatever it's called, I think.
Hey, sir, where's the person in cardiac arrest? Hey, man, he's right here. I already got him back, though. That's incredible. 1, 2, 3. Just out of curiosity, though, what exactly happened? Yeah, man, I was jogging by and I saw him doing those snoring respirations. And I watch a lot of medical shows, so I knew he was going right into cardiac arrest. So I jumped on him, gave him 3 compressions, got him right back. right, bro. You guys got this, man. See you later. I gotta stop sleeping by the road. For the love of God, stop sleeping by the road.
What? This is the. I understand he's just like a good Samaritan or trying to be like a good passerby, but why do people think just because they watch a medical show or like a cop show that they know the laws and stuff like that? Because there's a bunch of people like this that just because they watch like a cop show like NCIS or Hawaii 5 or something like that, that they know the rules of policing, and it's not because those TV shows are rarely based in there. This might be some kernels of truth in the show, but there's not. It wouldn't be like complete kernels of truth because you can't really do the only thing that would probably be real would be actual documentaries of them or historical videos of the police work and stuff like that. Those are the only things that would probably have truth in them. Because the TV shows do not based in reality, and they should say that they're not. They should have a disclaimer like at the beginning of each episode that this was not based on reality and these are not real scenes. This will not accurately represent the procedures done by police officers or by medical professionals or stuff like that. That's what they should say, but they're not because they don't. I'd assume they don't care, or they assume that people should assume that it's like that, and it's not, and it's a little bit sad.
Fire rescue, what's going on, guys? It happened so fast. Like so fast. Okay.
Oh God.
Let's start with the most important question. How did your fingers end up in the cooler with beer? I was
Fingers, plural. You know. I think anything that has the capability to chop off my fingers is I'm just gonna be terrified to interact with for the rest of my life, for the rest of forever until I pass on, because I do not want to experience getting my fingers reattached if it's even possible. I mean, wouldn't if you lose like a finger or if you have like a genetic something that where you don't have all 5 fingers, wouldn't you be considered disabled or like partially disabled? I think so. Because you don't have the same capabilities of normal people, of like your average everyday citizen.
cutting some wood with my saw back there, and all of a sudden, there went 2 of my fingers. It's like the fast and the fingerless. All right, well, let's go ahead and get you and your fingers down to the hospital, okay? Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get... Wait, you said there was 2 fingers. There's only 1 in here. Where's the other one? What?
I think if that happened to, I think if that was me, I would just be scarred for life.
Well, I'll never unsee that. Fire.
That's exactly what it would be for me. I would never be able to unsee that.
911, somebody called for a fall? Yeah.
All right, this I believe should be the last short. It should be number 10.
I called for him. Hi.
Extra sharp storage hooks. Why is he in that position? Like, I don't see what would cause him to be in that position. Oh. Oh, never mind. These look the same, and that looks like a hook.
Why are you leaning that way? One of these hooks are in my shoulder. And why is there a hook in your shoulder? Oh, he was finishing.
How are you this calm and there's a hook in your shoulder?
In the last rep of an AMRAP wad, butterflying into a bar muscle up when his grip broke, catapulting him off of the bar into a reverse V-up right onto that hook. I have absolutely zero clue what you just said. I fell off the bar and onto the hook. Ah, yeah, it was this close to finish him. Yeah. So what happens now? Now we try to figure out how to get him and the meat hook of death down to the hospital together.
Wait. I I know that it'll cause major bleeding and issues if you take an object stuck inside of a person's body out. But what if you can't move that object? What if the object is impossible to move in the time in a certain time frame? Can't you just take wouldn't you just take the person and remove them from the object from them? I would assume that would be the case for situations where that is the case. But that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and remember to consider subscribing and liking the video because it does help out a lot and it shows me that I'm doing stuff right. And one day I do want to get an actual model and start streaming a bit more because I know I still have to finish up a particular stream series that I've been working on for a while. But right, and I have like for the streams in general, I just have a bunch of ideas that I want to do, but I need a community for it. And I know I can build one. It's just like, I just have to get better at streaming because I'm not that good. And I do majority of the time prefer recording over streaming because I'm just an introverted person. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I enjoyed recording it. And until the next time, I'll see you guys then. Keep gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.